talking about? The Chinaman is not the issue here, dude. I'm talking about drawing a line in the sand, dude. Across this line, you do not. Also, dude, Chinaman is not the preferred nomenclature. Asian American, please.
On the lower side of the dam and walked this, and that's all I found. One flake. The last time I come, I found one flake, and then I came the day before that, and I found one beautiful arrowhead and no flakes. There ain't much on this place, but the water's too high. This should be all shore right here. You can see there's at least, it's up at least 2 feet higher, so I'm gonna go someplace else. See, there's some fire rock, but this is throw out from screening. There's never find nothing in this. I'll get back. I'm gonna go someplace else and stuff. Hear that? There's all kinds of fire rock, and it's falling out of this cut bank, and then it lays down here on this base clay. And you saw the waves yesterday. Any boat waves or anything pushes the stuff up, and it gets caught right up in this stuff. See, there's rock. I could get a point in a place like this easily. This little catch here right on the edge of the shore. Feel all kinds of fired rock. You can see it. There could just be a point in my screen, or a knife, or a piece of hematite. Could be anything. Feels better over in here. Feels good down in there. Look in here, do a few screens, and see if I think I can find something. I think I will be able to. That first spot I was on didn't look that great, so come to a spot like this. And just look at some of this material. Look at that stuff. Man, that's nice. It looks like porcelain. Look at that material. It looks like porcelain. Like a flake of porcelain. It's a flake of Flint Ridge chalcedony. Look at that. Beautiful, isn't it? I knew I was going to get something old and awesome, and what is that? Well, there's 2. There's another point, and I got a lance. Folks, 2 right there, and I just washed this down. I am in a good spot. Look at the flakes. Oh shit, that flake's amazing, but let's look at the triangle first. Oh, it's awesome. It's perfect. And now look at it. I'm sorry, I'm over the water. Oh man. That's a lance, a stemmed lance point. I found other more classic ones here. That is nice. That is nice. You know, it's not the best one I have, but it's made of green jasper. Holy crap. Well, that's a pretty nice point. It'd be a lot nicer if the base was a little more symmetrical, but I like it. It's been sharpened a little bit, and see, it's got that little kind of sharp spur on one side, just barely a little grinding right on the edge of the stem. But that's a pretty nicely made piece. And I'll show you, I actually have some broken Clovis bases. Like I have 2 corners off Clovis bases, and I have other more classic lances. I probably have 10 lances from up there. Some of them are just classics. This one's, you know, pretty nice. That material's nice. It's kind of got the rind, the color change is going into the rind, and it's that green stuff. Is that green jasper? It kind of looks like it, but I'd say that's an Arrowhead dart. You say it had done the job. I'll show you some more stuff. I have one in there that I found right across the river that I feel is equally as old. And you see, there's one from right across the river, a lance form, about the same size. You know, what is this stuff? We'll keep going back. I got other more, I think they're lances. You know, the thinness of them, they're nicely made points, and they look like lancelet darts to me. Wow, that's crazy. This has happened a lot in the last couple of weeks. 2 points in one screen, and I got 3 in one screen like a week and a half ago. But you can see that that's the color of the chert, and look at the river patina staining. It isn't going to come off. It two-toned a point. That's beautiful. The basal thinning, it's all there. Look at that two-toning, and that's river patina. That's nice. Nice little thin, true bow and arrow point. And I'll show you here, hold on, I'll show you some other ones I found. Well, there's the one I just found, and I found this one in the same area a few days ago. The little Flint Ridge bird point. You can see I've been found this one a couple weeks ago. Here's some other ones from the same spot. Look how fine they are. And there's other ones in here. Yeah, see, there's another tiny one from there that's just perfect. I'm on these. This one's super. The serrations, that's a beauty. And this one today, I'm gonna have a nice frame of them, and them are tough to find perfect. Hope you're enjoying. These are all other points I found. Look at that stylized piece of hematite. Most likely an idle handle weight. Get my bag and stuff. I wasn't expecting this too, and like this is one of the first screens. I'll have to get my stuff and take it up. My goodness. 2 nice points. Oh, look at that. Well, in that screen where I got them 2 points, I also picked out this. You saw it in my hand there, 3 items. This was the flake in that screen. And see, look at this stuff. With these inclusions in it, and it's a cobble. It's not Flint Ridge. It's some kind of river cobble. Is it agate or is it river cobble chalcedony? But look at it. That stuff's crazy, and that's off the Ohio River. That is not Flint Ridge. See the inclusions in it? Thought I'd show you that. Imagine a big point out of something like that. I'm finding all this stuff underwater. You know, this is never out of water. You could never surface hunt this. No one ever has. You just gotta dig. And you see how much stuff there is. You know, it's sparse in some places, but then you get into this little dip and it's loaded. It's just loaded. And you might find 10 points. I hope you enjoyed this little, I don't know, description of what I'm doing. You see, there's cut banks around here in places, and all the stuff gets pushed around, kind of like sand does on a beach on the ocean. You know how sand will move, then it'll move down, and the metal objects, if you're metal detecting, will go on the dips in the base clay. This stuff gets all moved around. So after a month or so, I'll come back through here, and everything will be relayered. And I might find a few more things. I'm gonna look through the rest of the screen here. I found them 2 points in, see if there's anything else, and do some more screens in here. I'll get back. And still, there's all kinds of good material here to sift. Look at the black flakes. That's all Upper Mercer. Stuff in here, look at this. Oh. Man, that's complete too. It's not broke at all. It almost looks like a snap base. You can see it's not broke, and it's started to be notched, and that looks like a kirk, like chipping. Maybe that's like one of those snap. See, that's a cool piece. It's all basally thinned. Well, just the edge work on this, the material, it's like Upper Mercer type stuff. And you see, it's almost, you see it's got the kind of notches, and that's the rind of like a natural spot, you see? And it's just like a point, but it might be a little knife. You see the basal thinning there, but it kind of reminds me of like a snap base kirk. It's kind of a cool little piece. It's kind of a cool little piece, huh? And I got a video because I have another lance I found right across the river here, made of Upper Mercer. They're all made of beautiful material that I can show in this video, and you know, look at some of the flakes, and I'm starting another one, so stay tuned. Probably even hit someplace else today. I'm just gonna take it easy though. I'll see you folks. We'll get check on the score. Now look here, folks. Look at this. Look at this boy. What's going on here, bud? It's my little buddy. He wants to play. Look at him. Are you wanting pets? He's got his new 12-cup coffee maker box. Look, he's got it all. He's got his little tunnel going in. He makes a nest in there for sure. This is my pet Squirrel. I found him outside too, just like the Arrowheads. Tell him I had you since you just been a little guy. Look at him fakes. Well, I'm going to go look someplace today. I didn't do a video yesterday. I was just too tired. And I've made enough money for the whole month already. Don't have to do, honestly, have my bills paid from YouTube revenue. So I can just relax the rest of the month. I'll go look today, maybe do a video, maybe not. But by tomorrow, I'll probably do something. And I'll see y'all. Look at this good boy. Look here. I'm going to take him out before I go. I'll get some clips of him. He's going to get outside and climb on some trees. Look, he's all revved up. You revved up. You revved up. See, he slimmed down. I've been running him. He's lost a good bit of weight. Squirrel Man's doing good.